My faith, my Bitcoin. Today, we're going to talk about my faith, my Bitcoin, the number one performing asset of all time. Hit $50,000 today. Can you believe it? And we're going to talk about why is it that I like Bitcoin so much, and why do I think you should learn about it right now? Let's talk about that. First of all, there's nothing in the Bible that talks about the negativity of money as far as, well, let me back up. They talk about sin, okay? That's what they talk about. And in fact, when you increase your standard of living, you increase your standard of what? Giving. That's what you're supposed to do. And I want to help the average person make money. And here's what I love about Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin is for the people. It's the money of the people. It's the money for the people. And so I don't trust the government. So I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I don't trust the government. That is why I don't trust the dollar. Okay. Now let's go back. I've been around money. I've been around a lot of business owners. I've been around a lot of entrepreneurs. And that's where I learned about money. I've spoken in front of hundreds of financial planners. I've actually been the keynote speaker in front of financial planners, but yet I am not a financial planner, and I have no interest in being a financial planner. And what you'll see is that Wall Street really doesn't want you to learn about Bitcoin, and financial planners, 99.9%, they don't know about Bitcoin and they can't make money on it, or they haven't yet. And so they're not having you pay attention. But what's happening now, because Bitcoin is bursting, it is growing so strong that people can't ignore it. And I want the average person, the below average person, to make above average money. That's what I'm all about. Okay. And then we tithe to the church, right? That's what Christians do. So let's talk about why I don't trust the government. Is why I don't trust the dollar. I don't trust Wall Street because it can be manipulated. Why I like gold, why I like silver, why I love Bitcoin. I absolutely love Bitcoin. And I understand why there's people out there that love real estate, right? Because the fact of the matter is that I'm sorry to say to my financial advisor friends, but stocks, the stock market can be completely manipulated. It really can. And that's why when 1 or 2% of the people can rip off everybody else, it really gets under my skin, right? And you can't control your own money. Why are you saving your money? Why are you investing in the dollar? The dollar is one of the worst investments. The yen, it's really one of the worst investments. So I'm not a fan. But Bitcoin is the only. See, here's what I want you to. Don't go anywhere yet. If this is all you listen to, let me share with you this, okay? Bitcoin is the only asset of all time. It's the only asset class in the history of the world where it went backwards. And what I mean by that, individuals set it up. Individuals like you and I set this up, not Wall Street, not the government. It was individuals first, okay? And then it was corporations, and the government is coming in last. Now, that's the opposite how every other currency has started, right? It started with Wall Street, and then capitalism, government, and then, they're doing the IPOs and pouring into the pension plans, and then the people come in last. Right? It's just unfair. We get in last. It's all about Wall Street, right? And so what I love about Bitcoin, it's money of the people. Bitcoin is absolutely money for the people, and Bitcoin right now is a force to be reckoned with. Now, what I'm going to tell you is you got to learn about it, okay? You've got to learn about Bitcoin, and you got to be careful because there's a lot of scams out there. So I want to protect you, and I'm going to have my little theme on network marketing, multi-level marketing, and really 99.9% of network marketing and multi-level marketing, if there's things that you got to recruit people into, I have found it's a scam, and we're going to talk to some of the leaders in cryptocurrency of what to look for. What is a scam? What isn't? Because even though there are things that are a scam out there, it doesn't mean you don't want to pay attention to this. You want to pay attention. You're still early, okay? Yes, I wish I was paying attention 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago on Bitcoin, but you're still early and you still want to learn about it. Because when you look at Elon Musk, who just invested $1.5 billion. Mr. Tesla, the richest person in the world. When you look at what MasterCard is doing and some of these other companies, what I wonder is there's a lot of companies that have egos and they know what's going on with Bitcoin. They know what Elon Musk is maybe one of the smartest people in my lifetime. And when they see what he's doing, you wonder if Amazon all of a sudden or Apple has an ego and they invest $4 or $5 billion into this. And so it's the money of the people, and Bitcoin is a force. And but who's the responsibility of owning the money? You got to be responsible for protecting your money when you're responsible for owning your money. And so you have to learn the skills of the future. See, skills pays the bills. Skills pays the bills, right? Skills pays the bills. And so we have to learn a new skill, but this is worth learning. Okay. Bitcoin is worth learning. I don't care if you're a church. I don't care if you're a business. I don't care if you're an individual, if you're broke, busted, and disgusted. Today is the time to learn about Bitcoin, because here's what's going to happen though. Here's what I do. And this is what I don't want you to fall for the scams, because there's a lot of scams. And I'll tell you guys right now, some of the best financial advisors, I should say like the most well-known. Okay. There's a financial advisor, Dave Ramsey. I love Ramsey, but boy, do we have a strong difference of opinion on Bitcoin. Ramsey is promoted in the churches. He teaches a lot about fundamentals, but boy, I couldn't disagree with him that he's not current. He is not current. Sorry, Dave, love you, but you're not current. Look at Robert Kiyosaki. Now, there's a financial planner, and whether don't pay attention to the people's political stance. Pay attention to the education and the teachings that they're going to give you. But it's amazing. So what you got to learn, what you got to understand is that there are a lot of scams out there, and the future really is about cyber attacks. Okay, and everybody is trying to steal your data. That's the issue. And the next war really is going on right now. The people, in that everybody is trying to steal your data because your data is so expensive. What you want me to tell you? The only currency I believe is more valuable than Bitcoin right now is attention. Attention is the new currency, where you pay attention. And so people are going to try to steal your data. There's going to be cyber attacks all over the place. People are going to try to steal your information, steal your money, steal your emails. And so you got to be careful. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. Okay. Entrepreneurs have developed amazing technology to help make it a lot simpler and to help make it a lot harder for cyber attacks. Okay. And so what's happening right now, if you really look at Bitcoin, I want you to think about this. Bitcoin now is the world's largest supercomputer. It's the world's largest supercomputer. There is no supercomputer in the world that's larger than Bitcoin. It is the biggest. And so Bitcoin, like I said, it's the people's money. It's the network of the people. It's, in a lot of ways, it represents freedom. It represents freedom. And it's not a central system. It's a people system. Okay, it's a people system. And that's what I love about Bitcoin, is that it's a people system where the people got in first, not big business, okay? Not big business, not Wall Street, but the people got in first. And what I hate about stocks, and I hate about is the stock market, okay? And there's people that know how to trade, and I'm not saying don't learn it. If you want to learn how to trade and learn about money, I encourage you that investment in knowledge pays the highest interest, right? Besides Bitcoin, besides investment. But here's what I'll tell you. An investment knowledge does pay the highest interest. And what I would tell you is this, is that you got to learn about Bitcoin. It's something you want to learn about. And that take time, and I'm going to do a live on where to look at. Okay, if you want to reach out to me, you can. There's some great programs that you can invest in. There's some great companies that teach about money and Bitcoin and all that. But Google Trends, as far as people, you look at GameStop and Robinhood. You look at Forex trading. Now, the stock market has way more. Forex trading is the largest market. I don't want to confuse you. But if you look at the Google Trends, it doesn't even come close. Stock market, GameStop, those are outperforming the Google Trends way more than the largest market of Forex trading. Why is that? what I don't like about the stock market is because it can be manipulated. It can absolutely be manipulated. But if you look at the Google trends right now, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is crushing Google trends on the stock market, Forex trading, because they realize, okay, even the Money Channel on TV, Wall Street, that banks are really paying attention and investing into Bitcoin because they know it is here. And so I'm not, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I've been around a lot of money and I've never learned really anything. And I have some of my friends make millions being a financial planner, and I don't really learn that much from them, to be honest with you. I've gone to conferences. I spoke at financial planning conferences. I really don't learn that much from. I learn about money through entrepreneurs. Elon Musk is an entrepreneur. Okay, if you want to learn about money, pay attention to business owners, pay attention to people that are free thinkers. And that's what I love about Elon Musk. And I love gold and silver because it's really a hedge against the American dollar. And that's why Elon Musk, he wants to go to the moon. You know why? He thinks there's gold on the moon. And so that will actually devalue gold because if there's more gold, it devalues it. And so, but I encourage everybody, okay, you don't want to put all your money in one basket. Okay. I agree. And I'm not saying that, be careful. There are some people say, take all your money and put it in Bitcoin. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is learn about it because it may be a good investment for you. And I think blockchain technology, I think cryptocurrency, don't let it scare you. Don't let it intimidate you. And so my hope is that you'll tithe. Okay. That's what the Bible talks about, that the more money you make, because here's what I always took money. I grew up broke, busted, and disgusted. And my family always had to take from people. And so what I'm hoping is that maybe you'll learn about Bitcoin, you'll learn about money, you'll learn about currencies, you'll be smart about money. And then it's one thing to go on mission trips with the churches, but it's another thing to be able to fund those missions. And so I'm going to be doing way more, but I'm going to tell you something. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is growing so fast that the only thing growing faster than Bitcoin are the scams that are out there. And there's a ton of network marketing scams, multi-level marketing scams. And we're going to go over exactly the questions you ask them, because if they don't pass these questions, and they won't, okay, there's only 99.9% won't pass these. And I got to tell you something. There's a lot of smart people out there that are looking for scams. They actually look for scams because they know if they can get in but pull their money out in time, they win. So they're not looking for the up and up stuff. They're looking for the scams. And so we're going to educate you on what to look for, the questions to ask. I'm not going to probably name the companies that I think are scams, but I'm going to point out some things that you'll be able to know, oh my gosh, what's a scam and what's not what is not a scam. So, again, your data, cyber theft is going to be very, very high. Your data is important. And we want to make sure that you're protecting your money the best you can, because there's a lot of entrepreneurs that have developed software and programs that can really help protect your information. But you got to learn about Bitcoin. It's hot right now. And I'm a big, big fan because it's money for the American people. It's the money of the people. And it's the people who got Bitcoin started. And then it was the Wall Street. And then it was government. Or it was, it's the other way around, right? People first instead of the corporations and Wall Street first. And so I love about what it speaks to. I love the platform. Hey, man, let's talk more Bitcoin. God bless. Come on, somebody. Let me know what you think. Give me some questions. And if I can help you in any way, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Time with Troy on Facebook and Instagram. And again, I like to hear from you. If you want to know more about Bitcoin, hook me up, reach out to me, because I love talking about this, because Bitcoin truly is the money for the people. God bless. Have a good one. Bye-bye.